Today we'll be doing a little breakdown of how good each character is and our opinions and where we're placing them on the tier list compared to other characters. So, should we jump right into it?
Okay, yeah, so we are ranking the characters today. We've been playing a lot of Battlefront 2 recently, specifically heroes and villains. We feel our credentials back up our choices.
Yeah, and we feel like that we have the qualifications to make this rank, and there's no one on YouTube better than us at this.
And
for this.
And made
for this. We were made for this YouTube video.
And once this is made, it can't be disputed because of our credentials.
Yeah.
Right.
So if anyone disagrees, then you're wrong, and there is no other opinion. All right.
Let's go ahead and get started. Anakin.
I would rank him. He's got the delayed, where he charges it up, pushes down, sends everyone else around him flying. I think that's the best ability compared to others because it has a charge time. The best knockback.
He does take reduced damage in that time.
Yeah, but it's still not that good.
It's okay.
Not good against shooters.
And then he has
pull 2.
Pull ability, which is good. And he has a lightsaber swing ability that you can't block.
Yeah.
And he also has 4th ability, which I believe he's the only character who has 4 abilities.
And that is the reduced damage, right?
No, it's Retribution, which he charges up, and then it's basically like Kylo Ren, where he freezes, except there's no area. He freezes everyone around him.
I didn't know he had that.
Yeah, you charge it up, and then he can freeze he can freeze the whole team pretty much in the air, and he just stays there and like charges it up, like.
I thought that was his pushback ability.
Nope.
He does that.
It's like a pushback ability, but instead of pushing him back, it freezes everybody and pulls them in the air, like a Darth. Who's? Oh my goodness, I'm tripping. Darth Vader, like his choke ability, except he just holds him there, and then your team can just smack him.
He's never used that on me ever.
That's what he does.
All right, but I would rank him. I'll rank him B for now, maybe C.
I'm gonna put him in the B category.
B. Solid B.
Yeah, good B.
Next is good boy droid.
Next is our classy BB-8 droid.
So for BB-8, BB-8's good for heroes and villains. If you've got other teammates around, he can just go around swinging his rope. But that's his only really good offensive move, is that rope. Nothing else does any damage.
I think that's all you need with him, though, because BB-8 is extreme. His rope does a ton of damage.
Me and you are probably going to have two drastically different opinions for BB-8.
Plus, he has his knockdown ability where he charges, and he can use that as an offensive move.
But then you knock him down and then do what?
You can escape, or you can do a lot of damage.
With what?
His knockdown move.
No, but what do you do after you knock him down?
You can either escape and make a hasty retreat, or you can
do nothing.
Go on the offensive.
And do what?
Shoot him with your cow prod.
Which does nothing.
It does a pretty good bit. He has a card that his damage is increased.
From 1 to 2.
To like 4.
It's nothing. His good abilities, he's good for a team. He can heal up. He's got a passive. He's another character with 4 abilities. So he's got a passive heal. Anyone close to him.
Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's good.
You can drop smoke.
The only thing is his mobility.
His mobility's great.
Well, like he can't jump. I guess not mobility, but agility.
Neither can another character on here can't jump, but I think she's the best character in the game.
I think he's fast, but he can't really jump. But I put BB-8, if I dare to say, in the S tier.
I would put BB-8 in the C tier.
Ooh, bad mistake there.
Dark BB-8.
He's
worse.
He's similar to BB-8
but I think there's better villains to choose from than there are heroes. So I'd put Dark BB-8 in the D tier.
Dark BB-8 with him, his spin move knocks people back, so you can't really get all that damage in.
Even if you could, the knockback can be good though.
It can be good, but it also I think it has a bigger negative. So I'm gonna put him in the C tier.
Another one we're probably gonna disagree with is Jango Fett. Boba Fett. Or Boba Fett on that. Boba Fett, great mobility, can be really annoying on certain maps.
Really good mobility, really hard to kill.
But if we're ranking this on how good they are on every map as a whole, He's not that good. Because he's not good on certain maps where you have to be inside. And he's at extreme disadvantage because other shooters can destroy him. But if he can fly around the map, then none of the lightsaber users can get to him.
The thing is, his dodging is the best in the game, I think.
I think the droids are better.
Where he has a super long dodge because he uses jetpack.
I think the droids have better dodges. I think the best thing about Jango or Bubba are the places that he can get to sit, and how he can shoot from the air, and how lightsaber users can't get to him.
Yeah, his mobility makes him a special character.
I don't think his mobility is enough to put him above some of the other shooters.
He has a concussion grenade, which is really good for the team. It just disorients everybody. As far as damage output, though, his damage output isn't great.
I'll put him in the C tier.
I'm going to put Boba Fett in the B tier.
Alright, next.
Bosk. Is this Star Trek? Are we watching Star Trek here?
Yeah.
Bok.
This is Star Trek. I've never seen Star Trek. So.
Bok.
But
Bosk. Lizard Man.
I don't use Bosk very often.
Baby Godzilla.
Don't use Bosk very often at all, but I do know that he has a charged up gun that can do a lot of damage. He has very good utility weapons, and they're very spammable. And he can lay mines, has gas grenades. He's pretty good.
Bosk can deal some serious damage.
He's very good for support, where they're not paying attention to him and there's a group of people fighting. He can just throw out some mines. They're going to have to step on if they want to get to the lightsabers. They're going to get hurt.
Yeah, Bosk is a great character for dealing damage. His main weapon is okay, but his abilities, his grenades, mines, and grenade launcher are just incredible. Mm-hmm. Really good. And they charge pretty fast, too. You can use them regularly.
I'll put him in the A tier.
I'm putting him in the A tier as well. Actually, no, I'm putting him S tier. I think he's S tier.
Next up is, in my opinion, one of the best characters in the game. Chewbacca. Alright. So wait, let's someone. So next is Chewbacca. And Chewbacca, what makes him great is
he's a big hairy teddy bear.
He's got a ton of health. He's got great damage with his middle ability, and the middle ability plus his two other abilities stun them. One of them is a knockdown where they can't move for a little bit. The other one is a grenade that stuns a ton of people in the area. Both those are really good with his middle ability and on their own, just because if he hits them with every single bullet, he will kill people instantly. He's a great character, S tier, for sure.
I am not a big fan of Chewy.
How?
I've used him a couple times, and I just don't like him. I do recognize that he can be a good player, but I just don't think he's fantastic.
I think he is one of the best characters in the game if you get good with him.
Yeah, I think he's a good character. I'm just not good with him. So I'm going to put him in the A tier.
Alright, so next is Count Dooku. Underwhelming.
Count Dooku has one good ability where he can just destroy you. It's his focus ability.
Where he deals extra damage, stuff like that.
Yeah, but to one person. But
he has a lightning charge where he can shoot a lightning beam, but I think he's pretty underwhelming for some of the lightsaber users. The dark side has really good lightsabers.
Yeah, I don't think he's that good compared to other lightsabers.
I feel like he's a D tier. So I feel like he's above the robot, though.
I'm putting him.
I also feel like Bubba is better than the robot.
I'm putting him D tier.
Okay. Next is Finn.
I can already tell you I'm putting Finn D tier.
I'm putting Finn C tier.
Finn, I don't use Finn a lot because I don't think he's terrible.
I don't know.
I think he's bad. He has some team support abilities which can be good.
And his abilities can be good. He's good for longer range maps. His gun is very long range focused. He has the tracking ability where wherever you shoot, if they're on your screen, then it'll hit them if they're in a certain range. His pistol's pretty good. His pistol ability and his heal, where he heals a whole squad or a whole area of your teammates.
I didn't know what he did.
Those are all good abilities. I think he's C tier. I think he's below BB-8.
I'm putting him D tier.
Next is Kylo Ren. Kylo's just an insanely good hero or villain. Some of his abilities, his pull ability and his most importantly, is his freeze ability. If you have a team with you and you're going against Kylo Ren and they have any amount of teammates with them, if he uses his freeze ability, they can just run through your team and kill them within that same ability. Like,
very, very good with a team.
very, very, very good. And he's good for one-on-one too, because you can use that freeze ability and destroy people.
He also has his frenzy ability, which lunges him from one player to the other, which is very effective.
Overall, S tier for me.
I put him
100%.
A tier. I'm putting him A tier.
A tier?
No, I'm putting him B tier.
B tier?
I'm putting him on the same tier as Boba Fett.
That's crazy, bro. Okay. Next is Lando. Lando misses out on longer range fights. Not very good.
I do not like Lando's gun.
Lando is very, very good on medium to close range.
I don't think
out of all the shooters.
I've faced good Landos before, but I don't think Lando...
I feel like Lando...
I've played Lando, and I think he's terrible at every single range.
No, Lando's really good at mid-range because he can throw a smoke down. The other shooters can't see him, and he can shoot through him. And he can also have a lock-in shot that does 20 damage. And he has a scanner. He has a scanner that can blow up remotely, like a C4.
What does the scanner do?
You throw it, and it pulses until you blow it up.
What does a pulse do?
It's like if someone's in the area, it'll pop up.
Oh, that's kind of nice.
It's not very good for heroes. It's not as good for heroes and villains, but
yeah.
I think he is B tier above Anakin.
I'm putting him D tier.
Luke! Don't like Luke. Luke is not one of my favorite characters. I'm putting him D.
Luke, I do like Luke.
I'm putting above Dark BB-8.
Luke has some. I think he has a push.
He has a push,
and he has a couple other abilities that are good. So I'm putting him C tier.
I never used Luke.
He's a good average.
You would
player.
put Luke above Lando?
Yeah.
All right. So next is General Grievous.
Grievous is up.
General Grievous is so annoying.
He's got some really good abilities.
All three of his abilities are very, very, very good. His robot ability, I think, is where he transforms into a little crab. It's the best ability in the game.
Knocks people back.
He can kill people from 100 health if he just hits you over and over again. And you can't do anything about it.
It's pretty good.
He just knocks you down over and over again.
Can you block it?
Or shooters.
Yeah.
I don't think he can block. And if you can't block it, he can just run right back around. He just runs at your feet. And his lunge ability, he can track you down for so long.
Yeah, I'm putting him.
He's 100%. He's the highest of my S tier so far.
I think he's on the S tier too.
I think he's definitely S tier.
He's got a slow sprint, but
is that your S tier? Is this your rankings? Because I'm putting one in order too. My tiers.
Oh, you mean in order? So like in rank B, they have an order as well.
Yeah. And you think BB-8's the best character out of those? You think BB-8's better than General Grievous?
Yeah.
Even if you don't use General Grievous can kill anyone.
BB-8's insane. BB-8's an insane little robot.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
He is.
You're telling me BB-8 can kill General Grievous one-on-one?
Yeah. I've done it before, Dalton. I've done it before.
BB-8 is not S tier, guys.
BB-8's good.
100% not S tier. Alright, next is Han Solo. Han Solo has crazy damage output. Middle ability transforms the gun to automatic. His trip mine can make people fall, and it pushes people back. And his charge ability is very fast recharge and 15%, 15 or 20, and can do more pushback, which is really good with this middle ability because he can just knock them down and shoot them a bunch of times.
He's got a pretty good hairdo.
He's got a great loadout. I'm putting him in S tier too. I'm
putting him in B tier.
Next is my girl, Idan.
Eisenberg.
And she is, for all intensive purposes, the best character in the game. Top of S tier. For many reasons, she is the best character in the game. One reason is because she has the best long range setup out of any shooters with her pulse rifle. She has the best close range setup for her stun, and then she can just headshot people over and over again. The delayed stun means that she can send it out, use her animation, and once it's done, she can just shoot them in the head. She can kill heroes from 100% health to nothing with just her stun ability. And her secondary fire is an area of effect pulse that they can't block with their lightsabers. And if they roll, it still will hurt them. And her shield ability makes her the best character to use against other shooters because they can't shoot her, and she can just run up, or she can just run away if they're in a long range fight. If she's losing a long range fight, she can literally just use her shield and run away.
You sound very passionate about her.
She is the best character in the game, guys. No one beats her.
I think she's very good one-on-one, but as far as like,
she's very good as a team too.
When you're in groups,
I think she's one of the best.
I don't think she's that great.
Why?
I just don't think she's that.
She has an area of effect secondary fire that does so much damage.
That's okay.
Okay.
It's okay. It's good for tactical use, like when someone's trying to block and they're almost dead.
No,
it's great.
It's very good for shooting in the middle of a group lightsaber fight.
Yeah, it's good for that too. I'd put her in the.
If you put her anything below A, then you are wrong.
I'm putting her B tier.
The fact that you think that BB-8 is better than her is ridiculous.
I know BB-8's better than her.
BB-8 is 100% not better than her.
No, I've destroyed her with BB-8 multiple times.
The only reason BB-8 would ever beat her, well, BB-8.
Okay, I'll put
she
it
can
behind you.
literally use her ability, stun BB-8 because he can't dodge it, and then just kill her, kill him from 100% health. He's got no health, and the only reason you would have beat her is if she's focusing on someone else, and no one ever sees BB-8 because they're too busy focused on someone else on the team.
No, BB-8 can be strong. He can be a sneaky little guy. Not so strong. Big guy.
Next is the Princess Leia. Very good support. Has a shield she can put down and heal all of her teammates. She's very spammable grenades, and they recharge fast. And once they recharge, it recharges to all three of them.
True.
And her main ability, the assault rifle she pulls out, is crazy good. She has a secondary fire on her pistol, which is 3-round burst, and it can shoot a. The secondary fire is a explosion laser that can shoot people through the lightsaber if they're blocking.
Yep, pretty good.
I think she is high A tier.
I think she's A tier too. I like Chewy more.
She might be better than Han.
You put Chewy in S tier? I like her more than Chewy.
Han and Leia are interchangeable for me. They're both pretty good. I might just put them both in the same tier, just so that way, like, it shows they're interchangeable. And next is Darth Maul.
Darth Maul is
one. I think he's the fastest lightsaber user, or he definitely is. But I think he's one of the fastest. He might be faster than BB-8.
The thing is, he has a really cool hairdo. He's got the coolest hairdo in the
Aesthetically, he's the best character in the game. He's also the fastest character. Great jump. His abilities are very fast-paced play, but he dies really fast.
Really good push ability that just knocks you.
He's very good on maps that have a edge or somewhere to push people off because his push goes so far.
His push can be very tactical too. If he needs to retreat, he can just run some and then send you flying so he can go and heal up. I put him in the B tier.
I put him B between Anakin and Lando.
I think he can be a very, very good character.
Obi only has one good thing going for him, in my opinion, and that is his ability to stop other people from using their abilities. That's the only good thing. It's not that good because Kylo Ren's freeze is, people like Kylo Ren, his freeze is way better because instead of just turning off their abilities, it just freezes them, and then they can go kill them. But it's still pretty good. It's really annoying. It's frustrating not being able to use your abilities, but compared to some other lightsaber users, he's not that good. I think he's worse than Luke. I'd put him in D tier.
Very good support player because of that.
I don't think he's that good of a support player.
I think he's good because he has the ability to cancel out other people's powers.
I feel like people like Kylo and Rey are better though, or Darth, or Anakin, or even Yoda.
I don't think Anakin's better than a better support player.
I feel like he's a better lightsaber user.
Yeah. I think he's better at lightsaber, but as far as support, he is a good support player because of that. But I'd put him in C tier.
I put him in Emperor. Emperor is very good for hanging out with the team because he can just fly in the air and do annoying damage, chip damage. Doesn't do a lot of damage. He can stun with his laser, which does a chain stun. He can get on the ground and shoot out a wave lightning, which stuns everyone who it hits. And he also has a wind that he can produce around him that just hurts everyone in the area.
Whirlwind, yeah. It's pretty good.
He's good. I've seen some really good Emperors, but he's not good one-on-one. If he's going against the Han, Leia, or any other shooter, he's dead. Going against like a Maul, a Jango, he's not. I would say
against shooters, he's very weak.
I would say he's a B, middle B.
I put him top C tier.
Okay, yeah. We're probably gonna have different opinions on this next one. Captain Phasma.
Captain Phasma.
Now, Captain Phasma.
I'll take this away.
Poo-poo damage.
Captain Phasma is a beast of a player.
Of a player? You mean a character?
Captain Phasma is a beast of a character. Very good character. I'm putting her top of the A-list.
Okay.
She has a droid that she places and has a stun effect. If anyone goes in it, they're stunned. She can laser them in the head. Boom, KO, get out of here.
No.
She has a really good gun that has thermal on it, so you can tell where the enemies are. You can kind of use it as a sniper almost. It's not the strongest gun, but if you get headshots with it, then it just lasers people. She also has a close range ability where she can get out her staff and strike people, and that'll do some damage close range. Because some shooters are really bad close range. Most shooters are, but she kind of can somewhat mitigate that risk a little bit with her ability. And then she has another ability which gives her a bonus health of like 150, which is very useful in times of hardship and difficulty and struggle in war.
No. The reason you're wrong is because my girl, everything that she can do, literally everything, Idan is just better at. One is her staff, which does, you said it can counter. It's one of the worst abilities in all of Heroes vs. Villains.
Says who?
It says everyone who play, even me playing as her.
Not me.
It does no damage.
Not me, dog.
You're just as much just meleeing without a lightsaber. Connor's wrong on this.
Comment in the comment section.
Idan versus Phasma.
Phasma or Idan.
Idan is way better than Phasma. Not even close. Next is Rey. Rey's a character like Kylo Ren with another overpowered ability. Not so much compared to General Grievous because he's got 3 overpowered abilities, but her ability to inverse everyone else's controls and make them so they have no sensitivity and can't turn around is a very deadly ability. I would say she's above Kylo Ren on the S tier.
I'd put her below Kylo Ren on the B tier.
Why are Kylo Ren and Rey on the B tier, bro?
I think she's a good character. I don't think she's a good character because of that ability, but she's in the B tier nonetheless.
Darth Vader is next.
A tier. No. Darth Vader is a freak.
Darth Vader has a ton of health.
He's a tank.
He has a lot of health. Has a HP regeneration ability.
He's
so hard to kill. Lightsaber.
Very hard to kill.
He's hard to kill, and he's really defensive, but he does not do much damage. He's a good character, but not compared to Kylo Ren and Rey.
I think he's better than that.
They have abilities that can wipe teams, bro.
No.
If you're with a team, you can use their ability one time, and then your team can wipe you before the ability is over.
Darth Vader can use his choke, and his team can
This choke doesn't last as long.
Well, that's pretty good.
And it's in the air and hard to hit. Rey's, they can't even turn around.
Very slightly.
The thing that's good about Rey's is it lasts so long because it's not a freeze. And Kylo's is a literal freeze where they can't move at all.
The effect, Darth Vader and Kylo have the same effect.
Except Darth does more damage. Or Kylo does more damage than Darth.
With his strikes.
Or just him without his ability.
Well, Darth's choke does damage.
Yeah, but even with the choke plus that, it's not as
good. And Darth is significantly stronger.
Kylo plus Frenzy?
Darth is significantly stronger.
Kylo's better than Darth, bro.
I don't think so.
I like Darth Vader as a character more, like aesthetically, and in the movies more, but he's not better than Kylo in the game.
Comment in the section about that too, chat.
Now it's time for piece of garbage. Wait, why is my Phasma not ranked? I would rank her next to Lando in the B tier. Or maybe I'll put him behind Darth Vader in the B tier. Next is Yoda. Or last is Yoda, I should say.
Hey, it's me, Yoda.
Good tier list you have made.
Yes, thank you.
Connor's tier list. Wrong it is.
Yoda.
Master Yoda.
Alright, so for Yoda, I think Yoda does very little damage, has little health. He has a HP regeneration team buff where it buffs everyone in the area.
I think he's weak.
He's very weak.
He's weak.
And he does no damage.
And doesn't do a lot of damage.
He's very agile, small to hit.
He has some team support, but I don't think he's very good. I put him D-list.
I'll put him above Obi.
Above Finn.
Because it's regen for the team.
Alright, that's our list.
Let's see what we have in common. We have the same first two of the D tier.
Nice.
And we have
Grievous in the S tier, Leia in the A tier.
Darth Maul in the B tier, and Anakin in the B tier.
Yeah.
And that's it.
That's all.
Well, that's all you need, folks.
Alright. Well, actually, hey, forget all the other comments. Actually, don't forget all the other comments. But also comment which tier you think is better, mine or
Tier
Dalton's?
list. But also comment below some future tier lists you'd like us to make, or any other type of videos we'd like to make, especially tier lists because it's a tier list video. But alright, it's been fun, guys. This is our video.
Yep. And if you like the tier list video,
Make sure to like,
hit that like button.
hit the bell, hit the comment, comment your favorite comment, and make sure to hit that subscribe button. Alright. Well, thanks for sticking with us all this time.
Thank you,
Glad to be your host for tonight. Alright. And we'll see you guys
Petty Polacks.
next
Out.
time.